Hello, hello, and welcome to episode 3. I must apologize for the title. This pun had to be made. I'm sorry, it really did. Okay, so today's episode is going to be about the sudo. Well, I say sudo. I think it's actually sudo, as in super user do command, which gives your account administration access. Right. So say I wanted to, I don't know, let's mess around with my Ethernet, because that's always safe. Alright, so we'll power down my Ethernet card. Uh-oh, permission denied. Whoops. Now, in Windows, as you probably know, if you're at all familiar with DOS, in order to solve this problem, you would exit out of the command line and then right-click on the command prompt icon and run as administrator. You don't do this in Linux. In order to even if you are administrator, like my account is administrator on this computer, you need to specify that you are at this moment giving yourself administrator rights to run this command. It's one of the things that kind of makes Linux a little more virus resistant, is the fact that no matter what the administration command is, you need to confirm every single time you want to do it. And the way you do that is with sudo super user do. So let's try this. Boom. Alright, now hold on. Let me open up a new terminal here. There we go. Okay. Let's try this again. See, I was just messing around with sudo on there, so it didn't run quite the way it's supposed to. Let's try this again. ifconfig etho up. There we go. So the first time you do it on a computer or on the particular terminal, it's going to prompt you to input your password. So you input your password again. It won't appear as though anything's typed, but it will type out. And Ethernet is back up again. Wired connection 1, connection established. So that is the basic principle of sudo. There is another option, su, just su, super user. What that'll do is if you do that, you won't have to type sudo anymore. It will give you the administrator privilege automatically. See, even now that I've inserted my sudo password, it's not going to ask me for it again. However, if I try and shut down my Ethernet card again, it's not going to let me. I need to specify that I have the super user do before I can power it down. Like that. And of course it does go down. And the same for turning it back on. Oops. It would help if I typed up correctly, but hold on. There we go. Still permission denied. I have to do sudo. There we go. And I'm back on the network again. Whew. It's not a very good idea to use su or su, however you want to do it, because you could if you're messing around in root, you need sudo to mess around in root. So if I wanted to make directory test, it's not going to let me because permission is denied. The same thing if I wanted to remove directory. It's not going to let me. Now, if you have su and you have super user privileges, if you accidentally type something like remove directory home, well, rm -r home. I don't know how you'd accidentally do that, but you could accidentally do that, I guess, and completely delete all of your user information and all the files that all those users have. If you typed in su and logged in as super user for the whole thing. But if you didn't, and you did not type sudo, which I'm assuming you wouldn't, it's not going to let you, as you saw up there. So try and stay away from giving yourself permanent super user privileges and just use sudo when you need it. It's not a big deal. You don't need sudo commands that often. And that's the video. This was a short one, guys. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.